Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, depending on when you're watching the video. This is the Bobcast Plays Train Simulator 2017, or TS17 as they're calling it. I am Ryan, and we're right back in it. And this is what we've got. Let me set the setting, in case you haven't watched it, or in case you missed an episode, or all of them, or you're jumping in for the first time. This is our Western Pacific 755. We got two trains working together. We're pulling 60 cars, so we can get a better view of it. 60 cars up the mountain. I was taking screenshots during one of the videos and accidentally hit the emergency brake button, which led to us spending, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes. If anybody's still watching the videos, good on you. But spending an hour and 15 minutes figuring out how to get this guy started again, which involved finally rolling all the way back down to the flattest grade possible, which is 0 grades, went through a tunnel, and taking off. Well, we got as much of a running start as we could, and now we're just chugging up this hill. I think I can. I think I can fashion. So our speed is holding at 10.6 at 10 mile an hour or so, but we are still climbing, and this is a lot of weight we're pulling. So Train Simulator 2017 so far is a beautiful game. I haven't even optimized the settings yet or anything. Honestly, I just got in and started playing because I didn't know what I was going to be getting. So I thought, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. But look at that scenery. Look at the trains themselves. Obviously, are modeled really good looking. I mean, they look great. You go in the cab. Sounds good. Sounds good. We're driving. Okay, so let me show you that then again. Because the two trains here are working in tandem, we're actually controlling the second train. I don't know if that's normal. I don't know. I don't know enough about trains. Maybe you can educate me. But we're actually in the second train, so we're driving this guy with reverser, full on reverse, full power, no brakes at all, except for that 20% air brake that just sort of always occurs. We can turn it off, and then it refills. Well, that gave us a little bit of speed. Come on. Wish I could just disable it, because I don't want it at all. Come on, come on. Okay. The sounds are amazing. Hear that air brake kicking. Here's our controls for this particular diesel. Dynamic braking here, which is not set, so we don't need it. Actually, as I understand it, the dynamic braking uses the engine or the transmission essentially, so we can't have the train in gear while it's going on. But going down a hill, it's going to be awesome. Our throttle's set. This is our reverser. Like I said, we're going in reverse. The lights and stuff. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. 10 o'clock in the morning. When was the time we were actually supposed to get there? So that tells you how long we spent fiddling around trying to get the guy to go back up the hill. I'm on it. Like, at this point, it's just my pig-headed stupidness that's continuing to do this because I just want to prove that we can. And like we need to start every episode. Blow the whistle. Right, here we go. So it looks good. Lots of other camera angles. Our caboose all the way there at the back. You see the train lines just snaking along through this mountain pass. I mean, it's just cool. We can sit in the caboose. There we go. Sitting in the caboose. Ring the bell, which we can't hear because we're all the way at the back. There it is. And way up above. Wish I could do. I guess I could probably do that. There's the train, all the way down to there. Oh, it's actually still. It's like populating as it goes. Yeah, the train is way back there. No. All the way around the corner. If you can hear the kids we're all in the room this morning. They're playing Minecraft as we go. Man, 10-7. We're just chugging along, man. Hopefully it flattens out at some point here. Oh, good. We got something coming up here. Is it a 55 mile an hour? Okay. Well, let's be honest. Not in this train, and probably not today. But here we go. I haven't even had my coffee this morning. Actually, I recorded all the first, I think it's 5 episodes last night. Took me way too long. Stayed up way too late doing that. But I was having such a good time, and I got that situation that we're all aware of at this point. So I wanted to sort of make sure we were making it happen. So if we can look at the map here, bring up the map, we are currently right here going through these bends. This is that speed marker that we're going to get to. There we go, coming around this bend. Hopefully we flatten out here before too long. We're going to go nice, long, straight piece of track. And then the part of the whole trip that I've been most excited to see for a long time is this here. I don't know what this is, but there's no way of seeing elevation that I can tell on this map. So I don't know if this is a really steep spot or a really slow spot or what. But I mean, I would think that you probably had to cut this way to battle some elevation. And then our actual goal is all the way down here. So we started way up here, and we've gone all the way down, all the way down, all the way down until here. So we're more than halfway through the journey. We would have been done a long time ago if I would not have hit that emergency stop button when I was trying to take a picture. It was good times. Didn't realize what I was doing at that point. It was a rookie mistake, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. Well, it's not going to happen again. I'm going to let that happen again. Oh, the grade is actually coming down. 1.11. I can actually even hear the coffee maker finishing up in the headphones. So, yeah, so let's get back in the train. Here we go. 11 miles an hour. Good, good. We're going to pick up. Put her head out the window. Yeah. There we go. Now, even though it's less than 1% banking or gradient here, got a lot of train to pull up that hill before we actually start taking off. 12 mile an hour though. It's already looking better. Good. You know, I believe the last part of my train has to go past that before the speed actually changes. Not that it's going to just take off and go to 30 miles an hour. We had some speeding violations, specifically going in reverse. Trying to figure out what to do. As I said in a couple of the other videos, I don't know enough of the rules to know which rules I should and shouldn't be following, or shouldn't be breaking. So we're gonna do the best we can and just try to figure it out. I will say that there's probably more to the braking that I don't know yet, but so far this is a lot of fun. I wonder if this means I've got too much power, but I hate to mess anything up. Get that back in your brain if possible. I felt like you wouldn't want to rev it, like redline it anyway, so. And we are still increasing speed. Good, good, good. It's all about that gradient. It's all about that. Getting some clipping and some framiness when I look around too much. Mostly when I view in and out. I don't know if that's a setting that I can change. Like I said, I haven't even really looked at any of the settings yet. I've just been this is probably my favorite view, the helicopter chase cam, because I can see more of the countryside. Yeah. wonder if that's what they go for this one, which isn't that. It's a crossover or something, right? I'm not sure. Was this a diner up here? 17 miles an hour. It's still climbing. Good, good. About to clear the 55 mark. But again, like I said, it's not gonna make a difference for us. Coming in 2 hours late to the station, boys. I apologize. The best we could. First time out, you know, rookie engineer. Even the mountains kind of behind us there, maybe. Nope, plenty of hills and mountains ahead of us. There we go. So, hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I know I am. I'm just excited the train's moving. Excited to be making some YouTube videos. Have fun doing that. Excited to be learning how to drive a train. Yeah, that's cool. Nice little pit stop area. Highway rest stop, maybe. I'm assuming that none of this is procedurally generated like the flight sim. This is all, I'm sure. This map was created. They have pretty extensive map creation tools. I haven't looked into it at all, but because it looked really confusing. And the cars on the highway are procedurally generated, I guess, because that guy just pops in and out. There's another one. Must be sections, map sections or whatever. Sort of has density of traffic. I wonder if as it gets dark outside, if the traffic either increases or decreases. Speed increasing, our speed is still climbing. Good. There we go. Let's see if we can get ahead of it. Are we get ahead of it? Okay, so let's get ahead of it. You hear the dog outside barking. You hear lots of things when you're in your headphones. Okay, we'll sit down here by the bottom of the train. We're going to let it come right past us. Yeah, here it comes. Choo-choo. Rid of that HUD. Rid of the mouse. Here it comes. I'd like to see some camera shake here. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? There we are. Both engines. Here's the cars. The underside of the carriages here. Train cars. Yeah. Just clipping along. I'll turn the sound up, listen to the sound a little bit. Moving right along. Let's see. What else we got? Speed's still picking up at 18 miles an hour. That's good. That's good. That's what we want to see. We can increase when we click a speed. If we're not quite redlining it any, or, you know. See if it balances there into the 12. I mean, I don't really think it probably matters because there's probably not any damage that I could actually cause to this train. And I don't even know if that makes a difference. Like I said, don't know what we're doing, but it feels like that would be true. But doesn't it? All the Academy stuff that I had done, I tried to pick just the diesel engines, just sort of get familiar with the one. And to sort of save a little time, because to be honest, every one of the missions was like, now let's learn how to make this train stop. power, so you cut the throttles so that you're coasting. You gently apply brakes, and then you stop. Let's do it in the next train. You cut the power, you gently apply brakes, and then you stop. So, like, the three main controls have been the same apparently since steam engines. They called them different things. Like, I believe this one of them, maybe the reverser was a regulator at the time. But and then there's some steam boilery stuff that I think you have to work through. But we're gonna try that next time once we finish this route. We're gonna finish this. I'm certain, destined to finish this route. Speed is 40 miles an hour, so the speed has dropped a little bit. It's going to go back up to 45. What we might do is we might just, I think I'm going to step away from it and let it run. We're going to do this a little bit in time lapse, and then I'll be right back. And we're back. Now, if all things go as planned, that took me about an hour. I know there was a time where we stalled out one more time. I added the sand, which gave me the much-needed traction to get there. But we have made it to this portion of the track. And this is the part that I called at the very beginning. And it is a 2% increase here. Or gradient now. We passed one train already. I mean, I wanted to stop it right away, but I was like, might as well let it go. Now we have this long sweeping turn under the interstate, which is pretty cool. We're still 8.4, 8.5, moving really, really slow. I'm hoping that the rest of it is downhill. If it's uphill, I'm thinking the whole next episode is just going to be time lapse, assuming I can figure out how to do that. I'm still under the impression that all of those things have occurred correctly. Alright. Steaming along. Steaming along. If we look in the cab, and I did this during the time lapse, but if it went by too fast, then you didn't see it, but it's fine. But we are redlining this gauge. Again, I don't know really what it means. I don't know what it calls for. I don't know if there's obviously not any permanent damage, I don't think, done to the train, because I've never seen it tracked or charted anywhere. But we are redlining that gauge. There's another orange crossover here, but we are sweeping under this tunnel. Still climbing. I mean, look how long that... There we go. There's that other train that we're passing. It's pulled off on the railing there. Probably waiting for us to get out of the way and then going to go. Luckily for him, he's waiting up here where he's going downhill. We're just dragging all this weight up this hill. And I mean, look at it. It's going to continue to go up. It's going to continue to go up all the way up there. I'm not sure if it's going to go down when we get to the other side. I wonder if I can click on the world here. There we go. Let's find out. Let's follow this train. Let's follow the train here. We're leaving the track a little bit. We're coming up here. Hopefully. Okay, is that going downhill? Is that going downhill? It feels like it's going downhill, doesn't it? Okay, let's go back to the train. We have made the turn. Keeping the sand on the wheels, which is allowing us to hold that 8-mile-an-hour lead. The trains are just chugging along. Personally, I'm not disappointed. I think this is pretty cool. I think this is exactly what we wanted to see. We got the bridge over the river. We had the underpass, which we really probably should have hung out with the train when it went under it, but that's okay. We were looking at some other stuff. And now we're up to an even steeper incline here at a 2.2. But this is where we're in this episode, though. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to finish this climb. We're going to see what the downhill looks like. I mean, let's see if we're in the train car. And we switch seats. I know it's really loud, but I kind of like it. Can we actually see the back of our train? Yeah, that's us over there still, isn't it? That's crazy. That's neat. This is my favorite part of this track. Got this dirt road. Let's open up the window. Stick our head outside. Hey-oh. Hey, everybody. We're still pulling along. I'm trying to find our... Oh, okay. So there's the end of our train. Is this guy starting to move yet? I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm moving or he's moving. I don't think he's moving. The distance between that rock and his caboose seems to be staying the same. There we go. Pumping right along. Alright. Make sure you come back tomorrow and we're going to see what's on the other side of this hill. Talk to you guys later. Goodbye.